Hey, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the tutelage.com. And guys, as I promised, today I would be showing you how to create a pagination class in PHP. And guys, if you have no idea what pagination is, then let me give you a very brief overview about it. Guys, pagination is a way to keep your data organized. If I talk about blogs, then it's a very common practice these days to use pagination while listing posts on a blog. What actually people do is they will show you around 8 to 10 posts on one page, and if you want to access more than 10 posts, then you can actually use some of these little buttons on the bottom, and then you can move to different page, and accordingly you can see the rest of the post. So that's what we would be doing in this video series. And guys, very important that I won't be dealing with the values from the database directly, because let's imagine you want to do pagination on some data which is actually not from database. So you might feel helpless at that particular point of time. So what we would be doing is we would be creating an array of the values, whether they are from a database or they are static, or any other way we are getting them. We're going to make an array of it, and then we're going to paginate the values inside an array. So it would be more flexible for you to use this particular class at any point of time. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my WAMP www folder, and inside my OOP folder that I created last time, I'm going to create one new file, and I'm going to name this one to class.pagination.php. I'm going to open it with my text editor out here, and guys, I'm going to create a new class called pagination. Out here I would be creating a couple of functions. The very first one would be a paginate, okay, and the next function would be fetch results, okay. And guys, this particular function on the top, I'm gonna take a couple of parameters as well. So the very first parameter would be the values and how many posts we want to show per page, okay. Guys, very first we need to calculate the total number of values we have. So I'm going to say total values will be equals to a count of dollar values, okay. Let me give you a very simple example out here. I'm going to say return total values, and here I'm going to create a new instance of this class. So that would be something like this, and I'm going to say echo paginate, and I'm going to say 2 as our first parameter. Actually, I'm going to say an array. I'm going to say hey, hello, awesome, and I'm going to pass the second parameter as well. Otherwise, we're going to run into we will run up with some errors. So I'm going to say 127 OOP class.pagination.php is not found. Awesome. Pagination. Okay, one second, guys. Actually, I'm going to copy the name of this file from here, and I'm going to paste it here. It says missing argument paginate online 18 and undefined in there are some crazy errors, so let me check them out. Okay, I know what these errors are. Now they would be fine. And here it says 3, because if you will notice, I have 3 values inside them. So that means we are actually able to count how many values we have. So just for now, I'm gonna comment this thing out. We are not going to return values from here. Guys, next thing I would be doing is I want to say if set $get page, then $current page will be equals to $get page, okay. Else I'm gonna say dollar current page will be equals to 1. Okay, guys. So this particular thing, if you want, you people can do it while running this function. But for now, I would be doing it inside this function, and later, if you want, we can actually take it off. So for now, I'm making a check if you're, able to get the page number from the URL. So we will make it equal. So we will make our current page equals to that particular page. Otherwise, our current page gonna be the page number 1. The next thing I would be saying is dollar counts would be CO. That would be our total values divided by per page. So let me give you an example of what exactly it is. Let's say our total values are 20. And I want to show 5 values per page. That means we need 4 numbers out here on the bottom to paginate our pages. Okay. The next thing gonna be the parameter param1 will be equals to dollar page, actually dollar current page minus 1 into dollar per page. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna use a array slice function. I'm gonna say, but very first here on the top, I'm gonna create a new variable called data. Okay, so I'm gonna say dollar this data like this will be equals to array slice, and then I'm gonna say slice the values that we are gonna get from here. That gonna be our array. Slice our array from where to start. I'm gonna say start from parameter 1 and show how many results. So I'm gonna say show results that we're gonna pass here. So if I'm gonna say 2, then it's gonna show only 2 results. Don't worry, guys, if it sounds confusing. Once I'm gonna run these functions, it would be clear to you. Next thing I would be saying is for x is equals to 1 and x is less than equals to dollar counts dollar x plus plus okay, and I'm gonna say dollar let's say numbers, make it equals to an array will be equal to dollar x. Okay, guys. Then here I'm gonna say return dollar x, and if I'll run this function, let's see what will happen. It is 3. What is this? Okay, let me check out. Is it 4? Okay, not return x, return numbers, guys. It's an array. That's fine. Let me do a print r. Like this. It says 0, 1. It says 1 and 2. Actually, it says 1 and 2. I believe, is that fine? Yeah, that's fine, guys. Okay, now let me tell you what exactly am I trying to do. Out here, let me make this 1 equals to a variable first, then I'm gonna explain everything to you guys. I'm gonna say dollar data will be equals to an array. Here I'm gonna say dollar data. Yep, it's fine. Okay, guys, what I'm doing is these are actually our values that we want to paginate. Okay, so right now I have 3 values that I'm going to pass to this particular function, and I'm saying I want to show 2 values per page. So that means in order to show 2 values per page, I do need two numbers. So like on the very first page, I'm going to show first two values, and the third value would be on the second page. So on the first one, I'm going to have two values, and once I'm going to click on the second one, I will start having, the second value. So if I'm going to change this to 1, here it says 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say dollar numbers is equals to this, and here I can say for each dollar numbers as dollar num echo a ref to for now it would be class paginate pagination.php page will be equals to dollar num. Here I'm gonna say dollar num, and here it says 1, 2, 3. So guys, if I'm gonna click on the first one, it's gonna actually class pagination. One second, I believe. Okay, I don't have a dot in the between, so refresh again. Guys, if I'm going to click on the very first link, it's going to give me, the very first result. If I'm going to click on the second one, it's going to give me the second result. And finally, if I'm going to click on the third one, it's going to give me the third result. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say dollar result values will be equals to dollar this data, and out here I'm gonna make it, yeah, that's fine, I believe. Here on the top, I can say is dollar data, no, dollar result is equals to page, and this particular variable is actually referencing to the instance of this class, and I'm going to run this function, which is fetch result. Here I'm going to say for each dollar result as dollar r, I'm going to say echo a div and echo r inside it. It says invalid argument supplied to for each. Okay, so let me check out why is it doing that. If I say echo dollar result, I'm gonna comment it out. It does not do anything because we are not returning it from here. Guys, if you remember, every function to return something, so we will have to let this function know what we want to return. Okay. Now we would be fine, I believe. Okay, so guys, the very first one, actually we are on the page number 3, if you will notice out here on the top, and that's the reason we are getting our very third value. If I'm going to go to the page number 1, it says hi, it says hello on page number 2, and on the page number 3 it says awesome. Now let's say I want to show two results per page. I'm going to refresh. On the very first page it says hey and hello, and on the very last page it says awesome, because we only have 3 values, we don't have the fourth one. And guys, you can add as many values you want to this particular array. So I can say awesome awesome class. Okay, then I'm gonna say good video. So here it's showing up to number 4, and if I'm going to click on the third one, it's going to show the very last one. So guys, finally you have the flexibility to take control of everything while you are calling these functions. So if you're going to put this pagination class under one file, then you will not have to touch it at any point of time. What you need to do is make an instance of this class, create a variable, like probably create an array of the values that you want to paginate, then pass them as a parameters in this function called paginate, pass your array values and how many results you want to show per page, and then run this particular function as well. Then a couple of for each statements, and then you have all the flexibility to style them the way you want. If you want, you can show them in divs. If you want, you can show them in ordered list or an unordered list. You won't have to do anything again and again with this class. And guys, in the next video I'm going to show how to fetch results from the database and how to make them equal to an array and how to paginate them. So till that time, goodbye.